The woman couldn't believe it until the moment of her death. That her husband, whom she had saved with both her kidneys, had beaten her to death in public, just to vent his anger at a scheming woman. Looking back on her life, the woman felt that she had lived a joke. With a determination to seek revenge, the woman found her past life in the underworld, and asked her to live well on her behalf, and make the scoundrel and the evil woman pay the price they deserve. Turned out that just a moment ago, the female general had stolen the secret scroll. But as soon as she opened the door, an arrow flew out of the shadows and pierced her heart. The next moment, the female general arrived at the Bridge of Forgetfulness to be reincarnated. But there was already a modern woman who looked exactly like her waiting on the bridge. The woman was covered in scars and had a sorrowful expression. She told the female general that she was her reincarnation, and hoped that the female general would live well for her, to avenge her and her child, because the woman had always been in love with her childhood sweetheart, the CEO. Not only did she marry the CEO as she had wished, but she also successfully conceived the CEO's child. However, her scheming younger sister, seeing her happy and prosperous life, grew jealous. To seize the position of CEO's wife, the younger sister falsely claimed that the woman had betrayed the CEO on their wedding day. She even had the heart to kill the woman who discovered the secret to silence her. She then orchestrated a car accident to frame the woman. After the scheming younger sister's series of manipulations, the CEO actually believed her lies. He completely ignored the woman's explanations, and forcibly dragged her to donate blood to save the scheming younger sister's life. This resulted in the woman's unborn child also dying. It wasn't until she saw the scheming younger sister standing triumphantly by the hospital bed, flaunting her victory, that the woman realized the CEO's sudden change in behavior was all due to the scheming younger sister's schemes behind the scenes. Enraged, she grabbed the scheming younger sister's arm, intending to seek justice for her unborn child. But as they struggled, the CEO suddenly walked into the ward. The scheming younger sister immediately fell to the ground, pretending to be weak and pushed by the woman, and feigned innocence, begging the CEO not to blame her sister. Sure enough, under the influence of this self-sacrifice tactic, the CEO's hatred for the woman grew even stronger, and he even ordered her to kneel at the front door until she was willing to apologize to the scheming younger sister. Seeing that the woman refused to yield, the CEO called his men to enforce family discipline on her. Thus, the woman was beaten to death in a mix of resentment and heartbreak. Yet even then, she couldn't believe the CEO could be so ruthless. She then went to the bridge of no return to beg the female general for help. She then pushed the female general off the bridge. When she opened her eyes again, the female general found herself truly transported to the modern era, having become the CEO's wife. Before she could recover, the CEO entered the room with the scheming woman. This instantly reminded the female general of the woman's tragic fate in her previous life. Without hesitation, she slapped both of them across the face. Though the woman's drastic transformation left the scheming younger sister speechless, she reasoned that if she could kill the woman once, she could do it again. The scheming younger sister then sought her mother's assistance.